here we go into game 1.
This is going to be interesting.
Definitely is going to be one of our most interesting matches of the night.
All right, so starting stadium.
To be expected, as always.
Just thinking about that, though, Ike going to have Nair up air kill earlier than some other stages.
Yeah, 100%. One thing that I was talking a lot with Ravenking about earlier is how he definitely does not feel the need to chase his opponent and will gladly sit in center stage if he feels like it's an optimal positioning for him. So we saw there in the first 10 seconds, Ravenking just straight up did not move.
Yeah.
He stood in the middle and he's like, I'm not going to come to you. I have no need to.
Stage control in this game is so OP.
Honestly.
It's really...
It's a thing that a lot of players don't take into consideration. It's the fact that you don't need to chase your opponent everywhere they go. Let them come to you. As Ravenking exhibits it excellently.
This is actually perfectly tied right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Ravenking
you
walking
just
up.
had, you just had to ruin the perfect percent.
Why, Ravenking? Why?
All right, here we actually see Frosty holding down center stage. Wow, that down air was inside of Ike. I didn't think that would hit.
Frosty had that jump read. He just, it was misspaced.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I wonder if that would have killed because their up air obviously has that sweet spot at the ball and chain part, or the ball part. So that was gonna be a chain. So I don't know if
that's
that air back air, lean.
Now Ravenking legitimately believes that back air, or aside from Nair, back air is Ike's best aerial.
I could definitely see it because think about it, you're not gonna be landing up air too much in neutral. Down airs, air's pretty good, in comparison. But like. Back air, you can space that out. It kills. It puts a lot of pressure. It's disjointed.
Oh, yeah.
So you have, it's very versatile. It's like Cloud Bear almost, but not Cloud Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough spot for Ravenking. The fact is that Frosty's going to be able to put him in these spots where Ike as a character just straight up cannot come back. And it'll be the same way in reverse. If Ike lands like a really nice angled forward tilt, that can put Richter in the exact position where he's not coming back.
Forward tilt or like down tilt fair.
Yeah, those are the two big things. Although, another thing I was talking about, Ravenking thinks that fair is Ike's worst area.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
He believes that he has a vision that Ike's dare is in the same way as Falcon's dare and should be treated as Falcon's dare.
Interesting.
So we'll see how he implements that in this set, because I don't think he's done any dares yet.
Yeah. So he just did a fair.
Yeah. Ravenking having a hard time closing out the stock when Frosty goes off stage, which you would think is one of the better times to, but...
Their whip goes so fast. Oh, man.
Forward throw, putting him in the exact spot.
Such good position. He's playing very scared of the axe, and rightfully so. It's a very strong move. But at that point, I would think, hedge your bets, go for getting hit by the axe. Very nice conversion there. But, like, you know, go for it.
To an extent, he's giving it the respect it needs, but you would almost argue to say he's giving it too much respect to where he won't even risk running in.
Yeah.
But here again, percent's tied almost exactly on last stock of game 1.
Very nice dash attack there to catch the landing.
Did you see that he went for that footstool in the down air really close, and Ravenking just did not fall for it. He just let it come.
Yeah. Speaking of like footstool off ledge, it gets you really high, and I could see it being like very good for Belmonts. Some characters, you know, you don't want to be in the air, depending on matchups. So,
a lot of people underestimate being below a Belmont because they think that that's where you want them since none of their projectiles can get it, but like they can do. Oh my God!
Poked?
Just barely.
He's dead.
That's it. He went too far.
You hate to see that.
Flew too close to the sun there. Yeah. You would have wished. So that was a perfectly spaced back there. He knew that the shield was just small enough to cut the head off, but.
But yeah.
Polaroid.
Polaroid. Polaroid. Thank you. Okay. We're back.
All right, anyway, going into game 2.
Yeah.
So that was Ravenking's game that he just kind of threw.
Yeah.
And it's sad. You don't like to say that he threw it.
It's one of those things, as a player, you just say, you don't say anything, you just move on from it, and you say, okay, I'm going to take what I learned, and I'm going to apply it. And it looks like Frosty is applying what he learned about his holy water. So last game, we saw Ravenking trying to deal with it by jumping over it and trying to punish it. Kind of like a fireball almost.
Exactly.
This game, he seems to be spacing it, or at least spacing it towards the sword there. So when it hit, it exploded and hit Ravenking.
That was a really good use of the cross there. See, what I'm noticing is that Frosty is playing way closer to the ground. He's not taking Ravenking above him and or being above Ravenking, he's actually opting to be below most of the time. But here, he's actually doing the opposite.
Yeah.
But he's just doing a good job spacing all of his aerials and just keeping. Oh my God!
That was a snipe. Yeah.
Ravenking probably just a little worried. He's like, I don't know if I let go and get punished or if I risk this hitting me. And it was just perfectly spaced to hit him. Back air.
Oh, very nice conversion.
He might not be able to, yeah.
Their whip goes so far, man.
Devastatingly far. People don't realize it. But that nair up air will do it,
Yeah.
and we'll even up the game really quickly again.
Did you know Belmont up air snaps ledge?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's like a
I've-
ZSS brawl
Yeah,
uppy.
I've never seen anyone do it, and so it's one of those things. It's like, I wonder why, but at the same time, I kind of see it.
It's
You wanna
very
get-
risky.
I can see.
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know how generous it is. Like how Joker's uppy is very, very straightforward.
But I can also see that being something where, like, you just drop down hitbox, so like a Mario nair.
Exactly.
Back to
That's
the
on the back air.
Yep. Very close in percents.
Okay, a big problem is, like I mentioned earlier, Ravenking is getting nothing off of these ledge traps.
Yeah.
Frosty has been continuing. Oh, that was a really good
Very
fall up
nice.
there.
He
But-
chased him. He made sure he's like, I'm still an advantage. I'm going to recognize that, and I am going to capitalize on it.
Well, he's been needing to because that's
Yeah.
the only way he's been getting kills. He's not getting any kills on the ledge, whereas Frosty's doing a really good job of
Ooh.
making sure if Ravenking's off stage, he can finish the stock there. But Ravenking running with his
Ravenking-
momentum right now.
Ravenking is the king of momentum.
Yeah, Ike really, really aids that.
Yeah.
Knowing that if he just gets a long string and suffocates
Interesting.
Richter, there's not much you can do. Oh, that barely missed.
Oh. I thought we were going to see him snipe the recovery really quick. Interesting, backing off that time. So, something some people don't know about Ike, it's around short hop distance. If you do that and then side beat, when you travel, once you land, you will have no lag
Like, at all?
at all. So, he, that one right there, at least it looked like it. I don't know for sure. But he side beat in, so that way he has no lag. He can move immediately. He can throw an attack immediately. It's a really good mix-up. It's one of Ike's, like, only...
Oh my God, he almost stole the game.
It's
And
one
the
of
set.
Yeah, it's like one of Ike's only like talents per se, or like things that you kind of need to know.
If Frosty doesn't let him back, the set's his.
Oh
That's it?
my! Very nice
That's
Frosty
it.
thing that.
Wow. So if you're Ravenking, you are
Devastated.
fixated on that fair that he went for in game one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it was